Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2 between 120 and Tree. We see 120 spawning as the blue Undead player here at what I'll call the 5 o'clock position. Meanwhile, Tree spawning over here on the top left-hand side of the map as the red Night Elf. Now, we are already looking at a much more standard game, as we will be seeing either a Demon Hunter or maybe even a Warden in game number 2. Game number 1 didn't go exactly as Tree expected. He was hoping to be able to set up an expansion and beat his opponent economically. Little beknownst to him, his opponent sets up an expansion as well, and thereby equalizing all things except for the fact that undead heroes get extremely powerful very, very quickly after level 2 and 3. So we'll see what's going to be happening here and whether or not Tree has anything else in his arsenal besides the unorthodox play. Ghoul quickly makes its way over here. Demon Hunter is in position, and oh, this is already going to be bad news. Anyone who's seen this before knows that the Death Knight is going to come in here and absolutely destroy an archer or two. The Death Knight is already in position with that speed. Unholy Aura as the archer tries to fight back here. There goes one Wisp. And what was a good start, now mana burning onto that Death Knight. The Death Knight not going to really care about any loss of mana as of yet, as the Troll Shadow Priest needs to get away. I don't know what it's for. And oh, somehow the Death Knight, oh my goodness, the Death Knight was taken down because it was caught behind this little totem pole. Okay, I did not believe that was an actual blockable object, but the Demon Hunter was on one side, Ancient of War on the other, and it just sat there. All right, interesting play there as the Ghoul now trying to get away. Meanwhile, there's a Ghoul off over here. Death Knight getting resurrected. It's going to be able to make its way back out here in just a second. And will the Death Knight, or excuse me, the Demon Hunter be able to pick up any useful items? All right, Boots of Speed not available yet. Dust of Appearance not very that useful. What is he trying to do? Okay, fine. Boots of Speed are now available. I thought it was at 7 o'clock, so that would have been a little bit later unless I lost track of time. But I got, yeah, there you go. Usually when that dot is on the screen, that's when I know Boots of Speed are available. I could not see it because I can't hover it over and see the time. This is a very old game, and I don't think Blizzard watches my cast, or I'd ask them to fix that. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue on our way here. Ogre Warrior going to get taken down. Forest Troll going to get taken down here. Demon Hunter now at level 2, picking up Evasion. Very, very useful ability as the Death Knight and some remaining ghouls going to make their way off to the north. Demon Hunter very, very useful as in this fight as he gets another mana burn onto the Death Knight. And I guess that earlier kill, the earlier damage from the mana burn was just enough. And now the Death Knight really, really lacking any serious threat just because he doesn't have mana. The Death Knight not going to be able to pick off low hit point archers with that Death Coil, or is he going to be able to really heal up his low hit point units? All right, apparently the Demon Hunter likes the dance. Not quite sure why you would actually waste a mana burn on a Death Knight that has so little mana at that point, using 50 of your own mana to remove maybe 20 of your opponents. That doesn't seem like a good trade at all. Death Knight now looking to clear up some expansions, get a little bit of a level advantage, and also make sure that his opponent isn't trying to set up an expansion here. Meanwhile, the Death Knight still wandering around. Boots of Speed helping, archers being added, but are we going to be at tier 2? Are we going to get those Ancients of Lore in time? That is going to be the big question as Halls of the Dead now nearly completed. Demon Hunter going to go ahead and clear up the Forest Troll Warlord here, and we'll see if he picks up a Naga Sea Witch for some early damage. Rune Bracers on the Demon Hunter, that is actually going to be a very, very useful item, as the Rune Bracers not only reduce the amount of damage coming in from that Frost Nova and Death Coil that may, that can often cause miscalculations, it also reduces the amount of damage from those destroyers. Now we need to actually get to the late game first. That is a very, very late game item. Demon Hunter now trying to catch up to those ghouls, and is he going to be able to do that? Oh my goodness, the Demon Hunter needs to go around the other way, and it looks like some very beautiful path blocking as the Naga Sea Witch gets a miss right there. Beautiful play by 120, saving 2 very low hit point units, and if there's any target to mana burn, it is a Naga Sea Witch. Not quite sure why you did not mana burn the Naga Sea Witch right there. Since the Naga Sea Witch is such a mana dependent unit, Ghoul is now making its way over, and I think the Ancient of Lore being built off to the front over there is going to cause it to get taken out. Troll Berserkers now getting in some easy practice shots onto some ghouls, but this is all really just buying time here, as there's the mana burn finally. All right, Demon Hunter going after the unit. We do have some a little bit of extra damage coming through again. We may see another mana burn, and that is going to become a very, very big deal, as now the Panda comes in with a bit of padding of his own. All right, continuing to mana burn would be a very smart call right there, as the Naga Sea Witch is in a little bit of trouble. The Panda, Breath of Fire, and the mana burn finishes off the Naga Sea Witch. Beautifully done there. Archer now trying to get away, as it looks as though, yes, level 3 now on that Death Knight. Another mana burn right there. It looks like, Ghoul is going to get taken down. No Abolish Magic's coming back the other way. Demon Hunter is now seeing that level 3. Level 2 mana burn could have been on the table. Is it going to happen? No, not level 2 mana burn. It's a level 1 mana burn still. Perhaps he checked level 2 evasion. When your opponent is going Naga Sea Witch, even when the Naga Sea Witch is dead, you want to make sure that those cold arrows do not affect you. Yes, the 100-point mana burn, I believe, would have been the better call. We'll see if it comes back to make any important plays a bit later. All right, more attacks, more fighting coming in on both sides. 36 over 40 supply compared to 29 over 40. And that is a bit of a concern just because the Naga Sea Witch was just resurrected. All right, let's take a look back over here. 5 armor. Are we ready to go? It looks as though the Death Knight wants to push in and cause a bit of problems. This is actually a very, very dangerous spot to be in. The Demon Hunter is seemingly not caring that the Death Knight is so close. All right, extra free damage to be had across all these units here. Demon Hunter, there's the Ensnare on Tree's Troll Berserker. And that's going to be a 20-second loss right there, as we see another mana burn come in. All right, no, 51-point mana burn. That was a mana burn finally, as the, Troll Berserker gets taken down. The mana burn, Ring of Protection, or Ring of Rejuvenation now being given to the Death Knight for a little bit of faster healing. All right, that Death Knight, all in a very, very strange state right now. Ghoul Frenzy now on the table as well. Movement speed is very, very fast. That Death Knight can move around, and those ghouls can easily surround a target in no time. All right, Bear now gets a rejuvenation onto the Dryad. Bear still unable to go into that bear form. That Dryad doing its best to stay alive, but no, the Ghoul Frenzy just far too much. Very, very high damage there, as we now see a Lich joining in on the fight. Lich with the -5 Orb of Corruption going to be coming through. Frost Nova could be turning around the other way. Demon Hunter is right there. There's a cold arrow slowing down the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter now in a bit of trouble, forced to use the Squirrel Town portal. And I think Tree, who had a little bit of an advantage going in game 1 with an unorthodox strategy, now just going up against a veteran like 120, even though he hasn't been on my channel in quite some time. It's just really, really showing how much stronger 120 is, being able to keep pressure, constantly knowing where he needs to be, right place, right time. He ends up selling the Ring of Protection to grab, the Ring of Rejuvenation to grab a Scroll of Healing. Very, very useful item, as it does heal across multiple units here. You can see the number of ghouls that are currently out on the field. And the Frost Nova, Cold Arrows, Potion of Invulnerability. Demon Hunter now trying to run back the other way. There's a mana burn. Is that Potion of Invulnerability going to be coming to an end here? I do believe so. Naga Sea Witch is right there. There's the mana burn, though. And this is beautifully done by 120. 120 knowing that, hey, you know what? I just need to be able to keep track of all those units for 15 seconds, keep track of that Demon Hunter, and then I don't have to deal with him for quite some time. It looks like 120 is going in for the kill, finishing off the Hunter's Hall here, and he may just be able to A move with the rest of his army. Demon Hunter now back, resurrected at the tavern. That's always an expensive proposition. 48 over 50 compared to 45 over 50. The Demon Hunter far too low, or far too far away and low on hit points right now and mana to really be any factor in the next 15 seconds. Demon Hunter now ready to go. Well, no, he wants to get enough for at least 2 mana burns. As we can see, the Hunter's Hall was taken down. There's a couple of ensnares from the other side, and the Death Knight quickly taken out over here. All right, Troll Trapper, massive repairing on a Moonwell. No Frost Nova, that is a surprise, as the Lich could perhaps be able to Frost Nova those Wisp and continue to get even more experience still. Orb of Venom, Drunken Haze, no Breath of Fire, no Breath of Fire is down. It looks like the Druid of the Claw is going to get stabbed to Preservation away. Panda now trying to get back again. He has a Potion of Healing. Orb of Corruption, that -5 armor is still going to be causing some major problems as a Druid of the Claw does get taken down. Orb of Venom still dealing a lot of damage. That damage over time, 5 damage per second. Also, the Demon Hunter trying to save that Panda. Are we going to perhaps see the Potion of Healing used here in just a moment? There's the Rejuvenation, and it looks like the Bear is going to escape with 16 hit points. All right, Bear now trying to hide back off over to the side. Perhaps should go into Druid form over there so he can get more mana and rejuvenate himself. Ancient of Wonders joining in on the fight. School Frenzy just attacking so quickly as we now see level 2 on that Lich. Level 2 Lich not going to be doing all that much. Another just constant healing still, as I believe, yes, Panda is now down. Demon Hunter is pretty much out of the equation, and that is going to be the game. 120 taking down Tree in 2 straight games. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.